Welcome back everybody to the channel. How are you guys doing? Vitalik is here and welcome to another episode of today's in Crypto Show. Are you scared right now like the majority of the people out there where Bitcoin fell to as low as $36,500? I'll share with you nothing to be scared about. It is a perfect time to get into the market, to double into DCA. We have a lot of cool news coming that I'm going to cover. Of course, there is some fears in the market. We'll address those as well. If you like crypto, if you like to make money, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest crypto news and amazing DeFi gems, then subscribe to the channels right now. Hit a like. It definitely helps the YouTube algorithm. And leave a comment. Now let's get started, guys. We have a situation where nothing really changed for Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. What is this so scary, guys? Looking at the weekly chart, we have fallen just a little bit, tiny bit. We have not created a lower low. So no need to panic. Like, the market is in extreme fear right now. Why? Because of the uncertainty, because people are freaked out and scared. And this is exactly why right now is a very good time to get into the market and buy this dip. You can see the strength is coming in. The bears are trying to get Bitcoin to fall. $36,400 is the lower point that we have seen today, but the bulls are stepping in. You know, don't try to time the market. Don't wait until there is some major dip happening, gloom and doom, right? Some people are waiting for $30,000 or even $26,000. You know, this price might never come, and I'll show you the proof why we will never fall below $20,000 as the very, 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 very worst case scenario, which I don't believe we're going to fall that low as below $30,000, which has a major zone of support from our beloved billionaires, right? So right now we have a lot of uncertainty happening near the Ukrainian borders with Russian escalation happening, Bitcoin dipping because of that reason, as the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, delivered a speech lasting almost an hour on the state of the conflict in Ukraine. Putin had ended by recognizing the two breakaway republics in the country's east, subsequently ordering Russian troops into what is still official Ukrainian territory. So that's definitely doesn't help. So they're essentially sending forces to those regions. The Biden administration warned last week that recognizing the self-declared People's Republics of Donetsk and Lugansk, those two areas, would violate international law and Ukraine's sovereignty and would necessitate a swift and firm response from USA. So there is a conflict. We cannot deny it. It's all over the news. This pipeline that is being built from Russia to Germany, they're halting this way. You know, there is no point to just, you know, read the news for hours and get your brain into this conflict. It's going to be resolved, I believe, in a good way. And we are seeing that Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin said to Putin on Twitter and to the Russian Kremlin, Ukraine invasion will not only just harm the two countries, but it also harm humanity. Here's what he wrote in Russian, and translation: an attack of Ukraine can only harm Russia, Ukraine, and humanity. Whether the situation will return to a peaceful path or there will be a war can now be decided not by Zelensky, the president, not by NATO, but by Kremlin, Russia. Right? So yeah, that's just what's happening right now. The market's response, stock market falling a little bit, and we are seeing some response on the Bitcoin price. But do not worry, it's not going to stay like this forever. Another piece of news today: the Canadian regulator flags Kraken. Coinbase CEO tweets to law enforcement. So what are they going to do? These people are trying to get these Canadian court justices to understand the self-custodial wallets are important, right? And that nobody can stop Bitcoin, crypto, and self-custodian wallets. That's why Jesse Powell, the CEO of Kraken, is saying crowdfunding platforms now regulated under the Canadian Terrorist Financial Act. Do you see where this is going? Please do not fund causes directly from custodian wallets. I'm sure freeze orders are coming. Withdraw to non-custodian before sending. So use non-custodial wallets, hard wallets, cold storage wallets that you control the private key, that nobody can mess with it, right? So that's the emphasis of it. We see El Salvador tourism skyrocketing 30% since the Bitcoin adoption. More people are coming even from United States. As many as 60% of tourists are coming from US. And El Salvador can become one of those very, very, very free countries where people are just love to live because of how they adopt Bitcoin as the legal tender. We have the latest report by the Deutsche Bank saying deep bullishness for crypto. It's interesting to know the deep bullishness for crypto. Even in an extreme bearish crypto market in which values were to drop 80%, less than half of investors say they would reduce their investments or exit the market. So what does it mean? Even if it would drop as much as 80%, people will still not sell their crypto. Now, this report, this poll was conducted in December, so a couple months ago. The price were not that low. However, it still has some big implication, and we really need to take a look at the Bitcoin profitable days. You can see most days were profitable. They're in the green. If you're long enough, actually 92.1% of the days holding Bitcoins are profitable days. And those red days will turn into green days as well. That's why the Mexico's third richest billionaire says, buy Bitcoin, don't worry, forget about selling, you'll thank me later. It's a piece of advice, very, very simple piece of advice. Buy Bitcoin, keep buying when the price is low, then just hold your BTC, forget about selling. Yeah, very solid piece of advice. We have also tension in the Chinese tech stocks, so that doesn't help with the price of Bitcoin as well. But yeah, that's essentially also an event that is going to pass, right? So do not worry about it. We have Cardano, daily transaction volume surges. Still the price go down because the market go down, but you can see that Cardano transaction volume is actually doing very, very well and surpassed Ethereum, surpassed Litecoin. So I think it's only a matter of time when we see the prices of Cardano move up. Right now it's 88 cents. Juicy, juicy prices to get in my opinion, not financial advice, on Cardano. And Terra Luna, $53. Yeah, there's a lot of good picks right now. Avalanche, Phantom, where it is, $1.58. Yeah, 20% down this week, but it's not going to stay this way. I see big future for all these blockchains, and Phantom is doing really great things. Now, you also need to understand where we are in the cycle for Bitcoin. You can see the 200-week moving average heat map, which is printing blue circles, and we are not at the red zones, right? And you can see this is the zone of support that Bitcoin in its whole history has never broken below it, which is the 200-week moving average, and it is currently sitting at $20,000. We made it. Congratulations. Bitcoin will never fall below $20,000 again, right? Now, a quick update about the state of the farm, the Spectrefi that I mentioned in the last day or so. Yes, the APR has fallen to just 9,400%, which is absolutely insane, right? And now it may pay even lower, right? It's a high risk farm because it has very low TVL. $3,164,000 TVL and a market cap of $312,000. Definitely, if you want to participate in such a farm, do not put money that you can afford to lose or risk too much, because it is a high risk farm, but high reward as well. So those are the native farms with no fees on deposits, and you can also do more of the stable coin, Bitcoin, Phantom one, or this is obviously less volatile because the price of Spect is so volatile. but you also have bigger multiplier here and a bigger APR as well. So yeah, it's printing currently last. You can see 26.5% daily ROI on this one and 25.8% daily ROI. Now, obviously, it's not going to stay at those high levels as more funds are coming into the farm or more selling is taking place. But those are still very, very high numbers of daily ROIs on the Spectrefi farm. And you can create a free account at the DeFi Rewards educational membership area. Just go to earndefirewards.com and get access to for free to DeFi Gems DeFi passive income plays, educational videos and resources, and learn how to take advantage of this boom. Now, an update on the state of the animal farm. Animal farm is doing well. They're going to be launching the Pig's Garden game, which is, according to the latest updates and the white paper, is a combination of essentially, it's a combination of the Hex and which done very well, $25 billion in volume, and taking the best parts of the Drip Garden game and putting the Pigs BUSD. So Pigs has been on the rise, jumping from $230 to $290 right now. People are excited about the farms that is going to be launched very, very soon. Still, the TVL holds $300 million. Obviously, you have way less risk farming at the animal farm that you farm in a small farm like Spectrefi. Now, talking about the up-and-coming farm, which I'm taking a look at, is some Symmetry Finance. You might want to check it out. It's very, very early stage. The farm starts in 1 day and 3 hours from now, and the price of the HON tokens is 73 cents. And right now, you can see the TVL on the Hunt Phantom or Hunt USDC is very, very small because the farm has not started yet. So you can essentially prepare by buying some Hunt tokens and get ready for the farm to launch and be the first to mine this, to earn the yields from this farm. So that's happening tomorrow. Just giving you a heads up on this one. And of course, guys, right now, good timing to get into the Drip network as the prices of the crypto markets fallen, and the price of Drip is now sitting at $100, which is a nice dip of 50% from where we were at the peak already at 196. And that's exactly what I've done. Essentially came in a couple times during the dips, and that has served extremely well. Drip community is a long-term project. It serves like a high yield certificate of deposit, paying out 1% daily return on investment up to 365%. Players can compound and extend their earnings through deposits, compounding rewards, which is amazing, as well as through team-based referrals, right? So yeah, all of this information you can also find at the earndefirewards.com. So that's what I want to share with you guys. I hope you are having a blast and do not succumb to the fears of the market when the prices go down. That's the time to learn where is the best crypto projects are happening, right? And DCA into the large caps. And of course, there's always small caps and projects that are small that it doesn't look at what's happening in the big market price. Just a small amount of money can make a significant increase in the prices of those type projects because of how small they are. So there's always an opportunity for that. But do your risk management, do your money management always when you're diversifying in those small altcoins. So with that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of today's In Crypto Show.